Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Truly grateful. So many channels you could be watching. You're watching, man. Single and retired in the Philippines for less than $1,000 per month. This isn't speculation. I'm using facts today to let you know that I can live single and retired in the Philippines. And not only am I going to give you one example like I told you on my live stream, I'm actually going to give you two examples now that's curling. Because I have a friend and subscriber living right here in San Carlos City right now for way less than $1,000. And I say I'm talking about me because I don't take a lot of prescriptions. I don't take any prescriptions at all. And just living a simple lifestyle. But I'll let you decide if this is what you want to do, because you can do it. I'm going to back this up with numbers. Now, the first example I'm going to give you was from my recent little staycation I had in Siquijor Island. By the way, one of the most beautiful islands in all the Philippines. This is an Airbnb studio apartment, modern. It's only a few years old. And just for my knowledge, not my information only, I text the owner and ask what would the long-term cost of staying in this one studio apartment. Fully furnished. Both of these apartments that I'm going to talk about today are fully furnished in Siquijor Island. One is in Siquijor, one is here. I'm sorry. And she said, $19,000, Mr. Roach. That includes everything. I said, what do you mean everything? She said, that's the rent, the electric, the water, the cable, and the internet. And by the way, guys, you just a stone's throw, probably from here to, you see this house here, from the beach, a white sand beach that nobody's going to be there. If you do the conversion rate, which today, 55.35 pesos to the dollar, that's $343. Now you're done with everything. Your rent, your utilities, you even got cable and Wi-Fi. All right, throw in another $28 for your immigration fees. You're $371. So now you got $629 for the rest of the month. Now remember, I'm talking about $1,000 free and clear. I'm not talking about your pensions $1,000 and you've got obligations in your home country or whatever. I'm also talking about single. Because a lot of us, see, that's the key right there, single. Now, the gentleman I'm going to talk about in this video today, he is really single and retired. But a lot of us, we're going to come over here, we're not going to be able to be single, remain single. But I think you could do this with your Filipina, provided she doesn't have any children. But it's a simple life. Now, $629 for the rest of the month, that's going to cover your food. I don't drink, I smoke. I'm not on any medications. There would be no need for me to travel anywhere, really, unless I wanted to go to Dumaguete, which that would be 350 pesos, because Siquijor Island has a hypermarket, which is a Prince hypermarket. It's a major grocery store. Then it has a lot of what, they're not really sari stores. They're bigger than sari stores. Hey, man, Buntak. I forgot what they call them. But they got several of those. And then, of course, they got sari stores. So you really wouldn't even have to leave. Then, all the fishermen, you're right there on the ocean. But $629, that would be for my food. And then, because I'm already at the resort place. I'm already in Siquijor Island, one of the most beautiful places in all the Philippines. no tours, peace, quiet, serenity, everything you would need to be single and retired in the Philippines for less than $1,000 per month. Now stick around with me, because at the end I'm going to show you this place. I'm going to show you the beach, everything. I'm going to put the link in the description to the apartment of my friend and subscriber, because I did a video on that place. And I'm going to get back to this one. But remember, $343, $371, that includes your immigration. That's everything, guys. Fully furnished, aircon, hot and cold water, cable, internet, electricity, rent. $371. Now argue with me if you want. You know, you can come up with all these hypothetical things. Oh, what about emergency and all that? Well, you got to have some money when you come over here anyway. I always say keep a little reserve, at least if you can save up $2,500, which is not going to take you long to do that. I mean, you got to be smart. You can't be over here being stupid with your money on $1,000 a month. I'm just telling you that the numbers are going to back it up. It's a 100% fact that you can do it over here with no problem. Now let's talk about the apartment here. His is even less. Oliver. I won't tell you his last name. I respect his privacy, because I would get him on here to tell you himself. But I hooked him up with the apartment. Excuse me. I helped him find the place. Him and one of his friends. But he's 100% single and retired. 72 years young. This guy's young. He's from Tobago. Trinidad, Tobago. And I mean, this guy, he looks younger than... People think he's like in his 40s. I don't know what his secret is. But anyway, his rent for a fully furnished... He's got a 1-bedroom. It's actually 2 rooms. 1 big bedroom and then, you know, just a small size kitchen area. Fully furnished, electric, rent, water, electric bill, cable, and internet. It's 16,000 pesos. Now, we're not talking about some kubo you're living in. We're talking, you're going to be living on the same type of standard that you could live in America. These are new places. These are modern places. You're not living in some shack. Hey, good morning. I'm going to talk. You're not living in some squatters area. You're living in a good place. You're not going to struggle and scrap and scrape to get by in these 2 circumstances among many, guys. I'm telling you, I wouldn't pull your leg. But remember, I'm talking about me, because I don't drink or smoke. I don't skirt chase. And even if you did, you could make that work. So with the exchange rate, his $16,000 comes out to $289 per month. That's everything for a fully furnished apartment. And he's done. Now he's got $711 minus that, minus $28 a month for his immigration. So what's he at now? $683. If you're single, man or woman, over here in the Philippines, and everything's taken care of, everything's paid for, you don't have any worries about where you're going to live, where your electricity, your utilities, you even got cable and internet. $689 per month, and I don't know what to tell you. You see over here, it's early Saturday morning. I wanted to make this video because I'm really excited about it. It came to me because people are always, when they do these videos, it's always these hypothetical situations. They don't back them up with no facts. They don't show you, okay, here's the place. Here's how you could do it. or anything like that. They don't have any numbers. So I'm going to have all that today. I'm going to show you that you can be single and retired over here easily for less than $1,000 a month. This is a street I used to live on. They've got street signs now. John he took over my apartment down here. This is Margarita Village. I live in Margarita Village Extension. It's a big difference because this is owned by the city. So that's why you see sidewalks, you see the street. Where I am is still privately owned. This is really a beautiful home right here. They were building this house when I was still living over here. That's a beautiful place. That gate is the reason why I wanted, gave me an idea for my gate, really. But yeah, this is like a middle class. This would be considered really upper middle class over here, to be honest with you. For the people who own their houses and their properties. Now, a lot over here is going to cost you probably around 1 million pesos, probably. Depending on how big it is, but more than likely about 1 million. So he has $683 left for the whole month. I don't know what kind of medications he's on. He's not on a lot. But I'm talking about me. And I'm talking about he is really single and retired. There's no woman living with him. She doesn't have children. You know, I don't know what he does on the weekends or whatever it is, but you can be single and retired in the Philippines in 2022 for less than $1,000 a month. Now let's take a look at that $689. I just went to the store and I got Mike and I've got WB as witnesses. They went to the grocery store with me when I got back. Because when I leave, Merle and them, they revert back to their old ways. They don't go to the grocery store like I go to the grocery store. So they just get what they need every day, you know, buying little bitty bits and pieces. Well, I spent a little bit over 5,000 pesos. It wasn't even $100, and that's going to last us for about 2 weeks. Remember, I'm buying for 6 people. I wouldn't be buying for myself. Were I living by myself, I guarantee you, my groceries and my food items, going to the wet market, going to the grocery store, buying toothpaste, Listerine, and everything like that, would probably cost me about, I'm going to say about, let's say 300. That way, you know, you're over. You got more than enough. You know, because over here, we don't really have a freezer full of frozen stuff. But that's going to be more than enough. Now I've got $389 left. So if I want to go to Cebu, or if I want to go to Bacolod, or if I want to go to Dumaguete, you know, I can, because see here, it's real quiet over here. It's a lot of things to do in San Carlos City, believe it or not. This isn't some boring place. You just got to know where you're going. And eventually, it won't take you long to find out where you're going and things to do. So Poway Island, 8 minutes away. Many places up in the mountains, whether you're going to Don Salvador Mountains or they got mountains in Calatrava about 15 kilometers away. You've got People's Park here. They got 2 swimming pools. One is a brand new infinity pool. I mean, this is modern as anything you're going to see. Good morning. You've got Center Mall, just hectares of open space. You can exercise, walk. Guys, you can do it, trust me. But remember, there's some things you have to put into the equation. Are you really going to be single? Are you in decent health? Okay? These are the 2 things you got to worry about. Because even if you put, let's talk about me, healthcare in there. Because Michael Onstad. And I bring him up because he helps a lot of expats over here in the Philippines with insurance. He quoted me a policy for me because everybody's needs are going to be different. Your money doesn't buy your insurance, your health does. But he quoted me $17,000 per year. So what is that? $300 per year. That's another $25 per month. Okay, so subtract that. I'm still over $600 per month. Whatever plan you're using, the Siquijor Island plan or the San Carlos City plan, you'll still you still got over $600 to live on every month. And some people's lifestyle, they say, I want more than that, but that's not what this vlog is about. This vlog is about being single and retired in the Philippines for less than $1,000 a month. You probably, want to do a whole lot more. You want to buy a fancy truck like Darren Cooper up there, $2.5 million. You may want to build a house like I did, $1 million by the time you put in the guest house, the fence and all of that. You're talking about $1.5 to $2 million. But we're just putting this video out today to give people some hope, because I get that question every single day. I got 1,200, I got 1,500. If you were me, or similar to me, that's another nice house. They were building this house. But this house was actually already done when I moved over here. They had just finished it, but it's really nice. And it's different. It's got some kind of storage thing going on. It's like a little coffee shop up there. It's really nice. The deck here. But if you're like me, you're in good health. I don't take any prescriptions at all. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't skirt chase. You can do it, man. You can do it easily. And you live a simple life over here, a comfortable life. Siquijor Island, you wouldn't even have to go to Boracay. You wouldn't have to go to Bohol unless you just wanted to. You're already there. You're already in paradise. I promise you, you're not 100 meters from the beach. And I'm talking about, I'm going to show you the beach. You've seen it on my videos when I was there a couple of weeks ago. All of that. Both of these apartments are fully furnished with air conditioning, cable, internet. Your electric bill is going to be included. Your water bill is going to be included. Your rent's going to be included. Siquijor, $343. San Carlos City, $289. Add on your health care. In my case, it would be $25 extra a month. Add on my immigration, which is going to be $28 a month. Another $53 a month altogether. And you're set. You're single and retired over here. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I wanted to do this, man. I wanted to show guys it's possible. I wanted to give you the numbers. I wanted to give you the facts. I wanted to give you an example of somebody already doing it over here. This isn't something I'm making up. And if anybody else is out there wants to come on here and tell me, hey, I'm living for $1,000, less than $1,000, and show me, and then, it has to be a decent plan, because my subscribers, we don't want to live in a squatters area. We don't want to live in a kubo. Both of these places are modern. They're fairly new. You're not going to be giving up a whole lot. They've got indoor plumbing, hot and cold water. They both do, with good water pressure. Man, I tell you what, I don't have a plan B, but that would be my plan if I left my little compound over here. No doubt in my mind. And I would be able to save money, see. So if in America it's getting late, before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break, you see somebody out in the street, or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. It's about 7:30. Good morning. Man buntag.
Good.
on a Saturday morning, a beautiful Saturday morning. It was raining last night. Now, day goes by, I don't help somebody. I went to sleep last night, so I didn't get to do the spin wheel. I'm going to do it today at 12 o'clock. We're going to spin it 3 times. 3 of my lucky Filipino subscribers are going to win 1,000 pesos each, which we do this every single Friday. It's how my channel got started. People thought I was crazy. Said, man, you're going to go bankrupt over there. You can't do it. Yes, I can. You don't know anything about the law of compensation like I do. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. I'm going to take this shortcut over here and go on back. Get ready to do my routine, man. My wrists are back, my shoulders back, and my knees back. Now all I got to do is take my bike over. I had a blowout the other day. I'm going to get it fixed today. And I'm telling you, man, I'm rolling again. So come on over here, man, with that 1,000. I guarantee you can do it. Okay? Take care.